Hi everyone, this is going to be our last videos about the power of the mind, and it is about Brian Weiss and regressive hypnosis. Regressive hypnosis is very charming and is very particular. Many people believe it is possible, others don't, but scientific evidence is about 4,000 cases of regressive hypnosis done by Dr. Brian Weiss, who solved problems to people who had serious problems. First of all, I would like to introduce Brian Weiss. He is a psychiatrist, he's American. He was completely atheist and lost a baby of 28 days when he was young and just married. This fact struck his life, so he was more and more persuaded there was nothing else besides this human life. And one day, by chance, a patient got into his studio. This is our alpha patient, was his alpha patient, Catherine. And Catherine suffered from serious panic attack. So she asked Dr. Weiss to help her. And he wanted to prescribe her drugs because this is normal prescription. She refused any kind of drug and said, "Don't you have any other way to try to solve them?" He said, "Yes, I can try with hypnosis." But I thought to solve her problems with hypnosis in this life, related to this life. As a matter of fact, Catherine fell into trance, and the moment she started to speak, she started to describe facts which were very strange. She was drawing with her baby, falling off a boat during a storm, and the moment she came back, she started to describe strange things and strange facts belonging to another time and to particular historical periods in details. Second session with Catherine. Catherine went back and instead of describing her drawing, she was going to catch a boat, started to run along a pier, and at a certain point she was running so fast because she was going to miss the boat that she had a heart attack and died. So, twice this problem related to breathing, related to the lack of breathing. And after the second session, Catherine was completely recovered. So her problem was not in this life, but in a previous life, and was related to drawing, was related to heart attack, was relating to fact that the moment she spoke about them, she recovered. This struck Dr. Bryce, who started to do research, scientific research, and started to treat other patients who had very strange situation. And he realized that anytime he wanted to go back into this life, suddenly people went back into other lives. So he started to use it as a method to cure people. And the more he used it, the more he believed in it, and the more he started to see and to hear strange things reported by his patients. They said that they met masters, and these spiritual masters had messages for him, that his baby died when he was 28 years days, that his baby's name was Joseph and his father's name was Joseph, and that he was from a Jewish family. Nobody could have known particular details, and related to the baby was just 28 days and had a serious problem to his heart. He had to undergo a surgery, so this was family business. Nobody knew about that. And this struck him seriously. He started to believe messages. He started to go deep into this story and to realize that we make part of a whole, And in this whole, there is no space and no time. There is no death. Death is just a physical death. We always meet the people we loved. There is a source also of karmic attraction. The moment you see someone, you say, oh my God, I don't know, I've already met this person, but you haven't. What's there behind it? Anytime you have a deja vu, how many times in your life? And you say, oh my God, I've already been here. Or you have a particular attraction, or you're particularly fond of a language, of a nation, of something. It's very likely you live there in another life, in another dimension. So the moment you start doing regressive hypnosis and going deep into yourself, you realize that there is no time. Your soul has a memory. You have flashes. It's not like a movie. Don't imagine that. It's about flashes about previous lives. You open a very old, ancient door. There is light behind, and you see something belonging to a past, related to a person or a situation. And this is going to help you understand many things that are going on in this life that happen. What we call coincidences are not at all coincidences. Nothing is a coincidence. What happens has always a reason for that. Thank you very much for listening to me.